dragging a female, punching her, dragged her inside. Details still coming in.
Comm speakers, can you send me that job, please? Just got details about a male seen dragging a female. I think he's assaulted her too, based on the information we've received. And they've gone into an address. So I've got a unit heading that way, and then I'm also going to head that way too, see what we can figure out and hopefully get the female to safety. Good morning, Sophia here, back again with another episode of Ride Along here in beautiful Papakura. Acting sergeant today, so just get to support the team and see what the day brings us. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay, so one of my units wants to conduct a warrant, so a person at the address has a warrant for arrest, so yeah, hopefully they're there and they can sort that out. Usually when we execute warrants like this, we want to formulate a plan, because sometimes there will be people that see us and try and decamp from the address, so it's always good to have a plan in place. Yeah, just in case they do run out the door, at least we've got a unit maybe on black of the building, which is behind. You guys got it? Just here to support?
There's like a deck on the inside here, but it's like caged up. So there's one dog inside it, and then there's one dog at the back. There's another gate at the back as well with these cars. He's got one tour, I'm not sure how old the tour is.
2018. There's firearm presentation, but
One on black, one on white green for the doorknob.
I'm just going to go black there. Hold there. I can see if he's jumping the fence.
So you want to take that, or do you guys want?
Yeah, no, I'll take it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Two up. All good? Happy?
Happy. Yeah, so we've come up with our plan where each car will be positioned. That way we've got good coverage on the house, good obs on the house.
Form CML 1 Alpha.
Well, I'll wait for your daughter to get back and then she can watch the kids. Hey, doggy. Doggies. Hi, Bubba. That's a cool water bottle. 2 kids. M&M's for breakfast. Yummy. Anyone else home? No. Where's Mama? Okay, you guys stay in here, okay? Oh, yeah. But yeah, he's still here. We didn't want to leave without the kids having someone. So they're just going to get him in, like take him there, and then they'll take him to court right away, and then he can come home.
Okay.
It clears it right away instead of him being summoned to another date.
Okay.
Yeah, easy. He doesn't have to stay in the cells and literally get processed, go to court, warrant cleared, and then yeah, easy.
Thank you so
No worries. Enjoy your day. You'll be in court all done before lunchtime. Yeah, and then your daughter's number, I'll get them. You'll make a phone call for her to pick you up, and then she'll pick you up. Sound good? Yeah, easy.
Kia ora team, welcome to another episode of Ride Along. Welcome to Night Shift. I'm here with
Tamara.
and let's go make it happen.
It's kind of nice. It's nice to have a slow night. It's also nice to have a fast-paced night. But I mean, it's kind of like nice to think like, oh, people don't need us tonight. Like,
That's a really good point. And like, we do a lot of prevention work, and it's good to see that some of the time that actually is making a difference.
Just had a no speech come in 8 minutes ago. Operator said no request for police. The line then disconnected. Phone number we've got links to a female by the name of
Copy, 10-2. We're heading to a no-speech emergency call, which means that they've called 111, called the police, but not said anything or said not an awful lot. When we go to jobs, you subconsciously trying to just feel out everyone and seeing how they are. Is that why you're here? Or? You're talking to people, kia ora, how are you? Good to see you, what's happening tonight? And you're kind of getting the back and forth, and you start low and see where they're at. Sometimes us just turning up is enough to stop anything and preventing anything happening. Hey, once my colleagues talk to them and everything, if everything's all good, then we'll just get you to walk to your mates and not come back for the rest of the night. It's probably the best idea, right?
Are they alright though?
Yeah, they're alright.
Yeah. They thought Mum and Dad were arguing, but they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
You guys all good?
Yeah, we're
Oh, okay. That's all
Hey,
good.
Mum, the kids do what they use, right?
Yeah, my thing is, as long as the kids were happy and they're all good. But they look comfy. They look comfy in bed. That's all good. Well, we'll leave you guys to it. They can go yarn. You guys jump into bed. That's all good. Have a good night. See you later.
You were saying that when you were speaking to her, she was telling you something, saying that she was all good, and you sort of knew that she was telling the truth.
Yeah, like I trusted her because I knew from previous incidents that she generally has told me the truth in the past. So we had that good relationship between myself, the mother, and the young daughter that was there as well. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier when you've built good rapport from previous jobs with the family. It's a lot easier to talk to them.
All good?
Yeah, they're cool. Lads.
He's just going to go walk to his mate's place
Oh,
down on
okay.
Dominion.
Easy, yes.
All good. We'll see you later, okay?
Alright,
Okay, catch
cool,
you,
lads.
bro. Okay, go for a walk, alright?
Right.
Do you need it?
You don't want to ride though, eh?
Walk that way.
All good, see ya. She said it wasn't really a disagreement. I've met this family before, and the last time I came, she was really honest with me. She was like, "No, I need him to go." So that's why I'm kind of like, I know.
Because yeah.
Nah, so the older
He's
daughter,
chill. Oh.
I've brought her home before I had a foot chase with her.
Oh, no
So
way.
she remembered me. She goes, "Do you remember me?" I was like, "I do."
Oh, no.
But
he was chill as well. We heard.
they got like mattresses out, and Mum's got all the suitcases out because the kids are off to a youth camp.
Oh, cool.
She admitted that there was a disagreement, and then the oldest daughter who I spoke to first, she said that her younger siblings had called police. Younger sibling being like 8 years old, had called police because he thought Mum and Dad were having a bad argument, which is quite reassuring for me, hearing that the 8-year-old felt like safe enough to ring the police. You know, like
We're just people, and hopefully when you get to interact with police, you get to see that they are just people. We are just people, and you can have a conversation, can have a coffee with us, and just like anybody else, yeah.
Informant can hear a male and female arguing and quite a bit of banging heard as well. Now, informant is a neighbour.
Is it one of these ones down the driveway?
No names, I'll run some checks for you now. DC5 Alpha's confirmed off that side. And it's a dog fight. Affirm, just a dog fight. Taylor, thanks.
Basically, people called because they heard commotion, but the commotion was because there was dogs fighting. I guess they tried everything they could.
but the dog's alright.
Kia ora team, we're here in Wellington today just seeing if anybody's using their cell phones while driving and trying to keep our roads safer. So for an operation like this, we will have a police officer further up the road who is wearing his high visibility vest, keeping an eye out on the traffic moving past, and will radio through to us if he notices anything that we need to pull in, and we'll have a chat to the driver of the vehicle.
It's 150, the infringement. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's a hard lesson to learn, but you only do it once.
Wellington tends to be a hotspot for drivers driving on their cell phones. We've spoken to about 20-ish drivers who were using their cell phones and just, explaining to them the dangers around using cell phones while driving. Just here out playing paddle today. Paddle's a really good way where I get to catch up with friends, keep up my fitness. With the role, you quite often can come across some heavy stuff, so it's really good to be able to get out and do stuff like this to be able to, I suppose, lift the spirits and ground yourself again and realise that what you deal with at work isn't a true representation of what society's really like. So to me, it's really good for my mental health. Get out, do something physical. Working for the police is awesome. You have some really awesome moments, but there's also some challenging moments at work. So having a good work-life balance is extremely important. Let's go grab a coffee or something.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, it was really good, thanks. Paddle's awesome. You should come join us sometime.
Because how long have you been doing this role for?
This role? Almost a year now. So I've been in road policing since I came back from maternity leave, and then the role I'm in at the moment is about a year. So yeah, really enjoying it. I'm on the leadership development framework, which is quite cool. So working towards the next step in the career.
Because you didn't do shift work in your last role and now you're doing shift work.
Yeah.
How do you manage that with daycare?
It's pretty good. My boss is very flexible as well, so he's a strong believer family comes first. So obviously, you know very well, kids get sick every 30 seconds. And because we only do 3 lates a week, I still got about the 4 nights at home. So it's a juggle. It can be a juggle time, but it works really well. And the good thing about being in police is you do get a lot of leave. So if there's an event that comes up and we just happen to be working that weekend, my boss is pretty good with me taking time off and prioritising stuff. So you do get that good work-life balance.
We're just off to do another checkpoint, alcohol checkpoint, because it's Friday night and that's generally one of the nights people like to drink and unfortunately get behind the wheel of a car.
Just to the first officer in line, thank you.
Hey man. Oh, that's all right, man. Just doing alcohol checks. Just get to 10. There you go. You're all good. Drive safe.
Have you had anything to drink tonight? It has come up as well, so I do require you to undergo a brief screening test without delay. We've been rolling for about half an hour now. We have unfortunately got a couple of people who have been over the legal limit of drink driving. Basically, if you blow over 250 micrograms of alcohol per litre of breath, it is over the legal limit. That's for people who are over 20. Between 250 and 400, it's a ticket and 50 demerit points, and over 400, it is summons to court. It's quite scary seeing the levels that some people are driving at. It's just putting all of us and all our friends and family at risk. So yeah, just best advice for you guys is not to drink drive.
There you go, brother. All good. Drive safe.
Good evening. Just alcohol check.
Later, bro.
To the counter 10, please. That's a pass. Thank you very much. So the legal limit is 250, and tonight, I don't know if you can see that at all. Let's try and get some light on it. There's a 901. I think the highest I've seen is over 2,000. And we quite often get people who are literally legless and can't even walk, and they're behind the steering wheel of a car. It does dishearten me because all these people on the roads drinking and driving puts everyone else's lives at risk. So yeah, team out there, don't drink and drive. It is one of my pet peeves.
Where are you going?
He's skipping the lights.
I'm going to pull him over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 3T. Yeah. This car's dipping and diving, so dips.
Kia ora, do you have your licence on you? Oh, we'll just do a random breath test, pulling people over. No.
Free Joe as well, yeah.
Oh, I'll just get you to do a passive breath test whilst we're here. Okay, at this stage it's a fail. Have you had some alcohol tonight?
Sorry, what was that unit?
I love the late shifts because I feel like I get most of the day to myself. I'm getting to go to like the mall when it's quieter, or go to the gym, or do things during that daytime whilst everyone else is working. I actually get so much time to myself. And I think like a lot of my friends that are mums as well agree with me too. Like the shift work is hard and it took me a while to get used to it with a young child, but it's nice. I get to spend that time with her, and then I'm going to work at night time while she's sleeping, so I see her more now than I ever did before.
Yeah, shift work's great. Like I feel like having 6 days on, then 4 days off, the 4 days is like gives you enough time to like recuperate and then actually go do things too. Like for example, these days off, I'm heading back to see my dad in Tauranga, and I get to basically have enough time to drive somewhere completely different and see my family pretty much. Yeah. It's like a mini holiday.
Wow, look at that stack.
Work-life balance is super important, especially in our job, doing something different, whether it's playing golf or seeing friends or coming here where I can hang out with my family and see my dad. Doing something that is just nothing to do with your work, I think is really important, and it's that shut off between what might have been a busy shift to just relaxing with friends or with family or with your dog. It's when I decided that, actually when I'm at home, I'm going to turn my phone off, I'm going to put it in the other room, I'm going to separate. I found that actually helped me more when I was at work, and I was able to focus a lot more when I was at work because I wasn't constantly thinking of things. You don't really want to take things home, you want to have that time to have a break. I think it's important to have some sort of balance, whatever that looks like. Most of the stuff we go to is actually just people having a tough time, whether it's arguments over money or work or housing or like not having somewhere permanent, and then we can come in, put that wraparound in, and then send some referrals off to some people who can actually help. So it's pretty cool.
I'm very proud of you being a cop, and you know you've handled it and you're doing it really well. Yeah, I'm proud that what you're doing.
So we're making a family harm report at the moment. Basically, if you see us on our phones, if you ever see a cop on their phone, they're probably on duty doing something. We write our tickets on here, we write our reports on here, anything from a family harm report to a lost property report, we'll do it all on our phones. But yeah, we'll fill it out basically with what's happened, the occurrence and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't sit here with time to TikTok, Instagram.
Unfortunately,
and stuff like
no
that.
TikTok time allowed.
No.
Young females who have turned up at the hub unaccompanied.
Police attended and spoke to. What's the bathroom break code?
I don't think there is one.
No, 1B.
1B is a bomb scare. It could be a bomb scare. The toilet break could be a bomb scare, we don't even know.
Work-life balance, I guess, like, so you've got work and you've got outside of work. It's the ability to switch off, and like, I know we're police at the end of the day, that's what we are, but like, just have a normal life outside of that as well, and like continue to do the things that you were doing before the police. Hanging out with friends, playing sports, play basketball. It's just finding that balance, continuing to do what you were doing before the police, being who you were, and then just bringing that into the job as well. Bring your personality in. You don't have to fit the mold of a police officer, you know, just, yeah, be yourself.
Consider male Craig and a female punching her, dragged her inside. Details still coming in.
Comm speakers, can you send me that job, please? Just got details about a male seen dragging a female. I think he's assaulted her too, based on the information we've received. And they've gone into an address. So I've got a unit heading that way, and then I'm also going to head that way too, see what we can figure out and hopefully get the female to safety.
DK 12, one female's just run out of the way, running down the road. Female 30, stroke like here, tail on the left car.
Comm speakers, I'm 10-7. Hey, you okay? Come out, step outside so we have to do this one of your kids, eh? Witness said she's happy to provide a statement. So right now we can do a 1545 and then a breach of protection order. I'll help find these keys. She's a bit stressed trying to get these kids to school. Like I said, we've got a witness who's more than happy to provide a statement, but do you think do you want him to return ever? Because if we, obviously with the witness statement, he'll go to court, we'll put bail conditions in place, and one of them will be not to come to this address. Hello, this is Sophia from Papakura. I just spoke to you just before. Yeah, I'll come and grab that statement off of you then.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, I'd see you, bye. So we had a serious assault. We've arrived at the address, we've located the female. She was forthcoming with us. She's told us, yeah, there's been a disagreement, it's happened out on the street, I want him removed. We do have a witness who phoned us, obviously concerned about what she'd seen, and she saw the female being assaulted. So we appreciate that she's called us and she's helping out this female, that she has no idea who the female is, but she's willing to make a statement, and yeah, that's our piece of evidence that we need for court. So yeah, I'm off to get that statement now. We've got a unit who is taking the male who's been arrested to our custody unit, where he'll be processed, a file will be done, and the suspect will then appear before the judge in court.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Ride Along. We've got plenty more things to go do, so should we go do it?
Yeah, sounds good.
See you later. So we're off to a crime car. The detective has located a few